Mic check, mic check. Shall we? People, welcome back to the Big Six Shenanigans. If you're new here, it's a series in which I talk about every single Big Six team and their game this week. Now I know I did not put a video up this week. That's my bad, but don't worry, I will be hitting y'all with a watch along and another video coming this week as well. I ain't making promises though. Y'all know my bum ass sometimes doesn't listen, but there's so many beautiful places to start on this week. And you know what, we're gonna go straight into the Gooner game. Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0. The amount of Arsenal prop I saw after this game, it's like you thought they beat prime Real Madrid. Peep this clip right here.
For real life human beings with more than 4 brain cells who want Arteta sacked by Arsenal. What? This is the year. This is the year. I'm convinced this is the year they win the Premier League.
Check him out, y'all. He dick riding. Look, he got the dick all in his mouth. Look. Shaboing boing. Get the dick out your mouth, dummy.
You think that was crazy? That's not even it. Look at this tweet right here.
That crossover was mean as hell.
Get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
What? No, you right. I was dick riding.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta calm down with that shit.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
Okay, shot right there though.
Oh my god, bro. Is dick riding all you do?
No, I'm
like
saying
you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
It's big 2025 and people still think Arsenal are gonna break Chelsea's 15 goal record. They did the same thing last year. When are you gonna learn? This is the 3rd year of them competing. Their best chance of winning the league title was in 23-24, and guess what? These guys only lost 1 game the entire run and still didn't win it. They only dropped points twice in that entire run and they still didn't win the league. What makes you think that they're gonna do it now all of a sudden? And you know what? Let's look at the goals that Arsenal scored against Nottingham Forest to see if there were anything special. We already have a corner. Y'all already know what's gonna happen.
Shut the fuck up, nigga, and watch this goddamn combo.
You know what? Fair enough, Mendy. I can't even hit on that strike. But if you think about it, every Arsenal goal comes from a set piece. I'm just saying. Let's look at the second goal, okay? Driving behind the wing, and it's a tap in for Gyökeres.
This nigga is trash.
I mean, I'm trying to see where this Madrid team is coming. You know, like the dream team was inevitable and everything. Let's look at the third. Maybe the third goal has it for us. A deflection header. We're flexing a deflection, a screamer, and a tap-in against Ange Postecoglou's side. In a more serious note, this is a really good win for Arsenal again, but I think people are going way overboard. To say that they're gonna break Chelsea's 15 goal record after 1 game, did we forget how trash they were in the opening game against Man United? We forget stuff like this. Like, they have good defensive record, don't get me wrong. They've only conceded 1 goal this entire season, but like, why do we think that they're gonna do stuff like this? I think I'm personally going a little too harsh on Arsenal, but come on, bro. Let's be realistic. But here's the thing. It's a good win. Really good win for Arsenal, but it's nothing more than that. They beat Ange's Nottingham Forest, the same Ange that was sat 17th a couple months ago. Really good win for Arsenal, don't get me wrong, but let's not go crazy. Moving on to my club, Liverpool 0. What? Huh? Liverpool 1, Burnley 0. And we gotta get investigated, bro, because this kind of judge is unprecedented. You're telling me not only did we score 1 late winner, 2 late winners, 3 late winners, 4 late winners, and in 3 of them we didn't even deserve to win the game. Like, compared to last season, we barely had any last minute winners. I think the closest we had was Nunez's 2 goals against Brentford and Salah's winner against Brighton. Oh, we also had PSG in the Champions League, I almost forgot. But we've matched last season's last minute winners and we're only in game week 4. Like, when we beat Bournemouth, it was good. When we beat Newcastle, it was really good. When we beat Arsenal, it got suspicious a little bit, but now we need a full-blown investigation. Like, I'm telling you, bro, Arne Slot must have sacrificed somebody in the background. He's out here doing black magic in the AXA training center. No wonder we got all this money from, bro. We're dealing with the devil at this point. UEFA, FA, PGMOL, FIFA, NATO, the FBI, yeah, just get us, man. We're guilty. And speaking of the overall game, though, it got to a point where I almost fell asleep mid-watch along multiple times. But as a Liverpool fan, I'm not complaining. We're somehow 4 out of 4 top of the freaking league. Imagine how good we'll be when we actually lock in. And you know, I saw this video called The 7 Levels of Haram Football. Adds Scott Parker as the 8th level right now. He took that 9-0 we gave him a couple years ago personally, bro. Like, these guys gave us massive D. Whoa.
Bro, what did you just say?
I just said bust what on my face?
Nah, bro, that's still gay. No, you're gay. He's gay.
Yeah, in all seriousness, boring game. We have to lock in, bro. We play Atletico Madrid. You think they're gonna be any better? We went from Arteta to Burnley, to Atletico, and then we have Everton at a 12:30 kickoff. Pray for us, bro. We need to lock in at this point. Which brings me on to another team that has to lock in. Man City 3, Man United 0. And Man United are freaking disgraceful. How is this the same team that was holding a dictatorship over the league a couple years ago? Alex Ferguson was feared. Ronaldo, Rooney, Robbie Keane, they all had value. But now, we've got freaking Amarim sat there in a 3-4-3 holding losses week in, week out. This dude said, oh, I'm not changing my system. If they want to change the system, you have to sack me. Sack him! What is this system brought to you? Like, realistically, you did well at Sporting, don't get me wrong, but you are factually the worst Premier League team over the past 2 seasons. The same system had you lose a European final to Tottenham Hotspur. The same system had you lose to a 4th division team in Grimsby. We're only in game week 4 and you already lost to your rivals Arsenal and Man City. You haven't even played Liverpool, you haven't played Chelsea, you haven't played Tottenham. What are you thinking? He's so stubborn as well. He does not want to change anything at all. United had decent spells during the game, but when you're losing 3-0, you have to change it up. I don't get it, man. Like, this club is so freaking washed. We have Benjamin Metro booming out here doing nothing. You are 6'5", you got crazy vertical, go to the NBA. Shit, Lakers need a center. Like, you have more value over there than you have at United. You should be out there with Wemby, KD, AD. What are you doing in the Premier League? And Buemo's doing his best Mike Tyson impression. And the whole club is just in shambles, bro. Amarim has to go at this point. Which brings me on to the next game. Chelsea 2, Brentford 2. And Chelsea, lock in. I have you second in Premier League predictions. What the hell are you doing dropping points to Brentford? How have you allowed a 35-year-old Jordan Henderson to dog walk your midfield? Like, bro, you let Kelleher, Carvalho, Vandenberg, and Henderson take points off of you, bro. 2022 Liverpool. At this point, I don't know if Chelsea are good or not. I don't know if City are good or not as well. City just came off a 3-0 looking really good, but a couple of weeks ago, they were getting spanked by Brighton and Tottenham. But Chelsea were looking good against West Ham and Fulham, but now they're getting draws against Palace and Brentford. Bro, it don't make sense. I need you to lock in. Arsenal cannot finish second 4 years in a row. I'm trying to get this perfect prediction, baby, and y'all need to lock in. Cole Palmer breaking his freaking goal drought, unfortunately, and Caicedo bailing them out once again. And you know, I have a question for the Chelsea fans. Who do you think is more important, Caicedo or Cole Palmer? Because Caicedo is out here doing defensive work. He's out here saving your ass week in, week out, and he's out here scoring goals on the other end as well. Me personally, I think Caicedo is more important. That's just me though. And overall, they need to do better. And they play Man United next week. They need a different kind of miracle to come if they want to win that game. Which brings me on to the final game of this week. Tottenham 3, West Ham 0, and West Ham are the biggest bitches in the Prem. Like, bro, I had stocks in them since day one. I had faith in West Ham for how many seasons, but they're just disappointing me week in and week out. I might have to sell my stocks at this point. You let them take your best player in Mohamed Kudus, and you're like, oh, we don't care. They try to do the nonchalant gimmick against them. And look now, this guy has 18 at your stadium again. Like, where's the hunger? Where's the desire? Like, look at Newcastle, bro. We sold Isak from them, and those guys were on smoke that day. If it wasn't for black magic, they probably would have gotten a draw out of that game. But West Ham just rolled over and let Kudus and co just take 3 points. And Tottenham's start has actually been amazing, bro. Nobody expected this. That Bournemouth result, to be fair, was the only bad thing for them. But again, Bournemouth are not a bad team as well. The only game they lost was against black magic. You know what? At this point, Liverpool are up there with Real Madrid, the Pacers, bro. We're up there, one of the most satanic teams of all time. But back on Tottenham, they're actually looking really good, bro, and they could actually sneak into the top 4 maybe. And that's West Ham. Y'all hear that shit? It's relegation, buddy. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 10K subscribers. Like the video if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, people.